You notice it in the mirror. Maybe your hair isn't as full as it used to be. Your skin looks thinner. Your nails feel more brittle than before. And you wonder, is this just age? Or is my body trying to tell me something? What if these small, visible changes weren't just cosmetic, but clues? Clues about how your body is aging on the inside, how well your organs are working, how long and how well you might live. This isn't about beauty. It's not about looking younger. It's about paying attention. Because your skin, your hair, and your nails often speak up before anything else does. You see, these are the parts of your body that renew the fastest. They grow, shed, heal, and repeat, which means they're the first to struggle when something is missing inside. They rely on oxygen. They rely on circulation. They rely on nutrients, the kind that your body gives to more vital systems first. So when there's a shortage, even a small one, your skin, your hair, and your nails are often the first to show the signs. But we miss it. We call it aging. We shrug it off. We try new lotions or shampoos and move on. And sometimes that's fine. But other times, it's not just a dry patch, not just a brittle nail, not just a little extra shedding. Sometimes it's your body waving a flag, asking for help. Now, this doesn't mean every wrinkle or every spot means something's wrong, but it does mean there's value in looking a little closer, in asking the question, what's my body trying to tell me? Because when you notice patterns, slow nail growth, unexpected hair loss, a change in skin tone or texture, those patterns are trying to guide you. They may point to something simple, like low iron, or dry skin from not drinking enough water. But they might also reflect deeper issues. Thyroid changes, circulation trouble, immune weakness. And the earlier you catch those signs, the easier they are to fix. You don't need to become a doctor. You don't need to self-diagnose. You just need to stay curious and trust that your body is always telling the truth, even when it whispers. That's the gift in all this. Your body doesn't want to fail you. It wants to work. It wants to protect you. And it's constantly giving you hints through the small things, long before anything becomes big. The mirror may show age, but it also shows resilience. And sometimes, what your body's saying is quieter than words. Let's begin with your nails. You probably don't think about them often, until one splits, breaks, or starts looking different. But your nails are more than a grooming concern. They are little windows into your internal health. If you've noticed your nails growing slower than they used to, if they've become thin, brittle, or ridged, those changes may be telling you more than you realize. It could mean your circulation is slowing, that oxygen and nutrients aren't reaching the outermost parts of your body the way they used to. It might point to low iron, or a mild thyroid issue, even dehydration or low protein. Sometimes the nails even change shape. They curve or dip or grow with horizontal grooves. And while that may look like just aging, your body may be whispering that something deeper is out of balance. Now think about your skin, not how it looks under makeup or in the mirror first thing in the morning, but how it feels, how it heals, how it responds to everyday life. Has it become drier than it used to be? Do bruises show up more often? Is it thinner, slower to recover, or more sensitive to the sun? Your skin is your largest organ. And like your nails, it's a messenger. When nutrients are low, circulation slows, or the immune system is struggling. Your skin tells the truth. A change in skin tone might reflect circulation issues. Excessive dryness can point to dehydration or essential fatty acid deficiencies. Pale skin or skin that seems dull and tired might reflect low iron or low oxygen. Even a small wound that takes longer to heal could be your immune system asking for help. The outside shows what the inside is carrying. Now, take a breath and think about your hair. If you've noticed your hair thinning, at the crown, along the part, or around your hairline. If it's falling out more often when you brush it or wash it. Or if it just feels drier, rougher, harder to style. You're not imagining it. Hair is made of protein, and it needs a healthy thyroid, balanced hormones, plenty of iron, enough zinc, and a diet that supports constant regrowth. And when something changes inside, even slightly, your hair knows it before you do. Some people lose hair after illness. Some lose it slowly with age. Others lose it from stress, poor sleep, or medication. But here's the part no one says out loud. You are allowed to care. You are allowed to notice the change. You are allowed to feel a little sad about it. And you are absolutely allowed to want to understand what's going on. Not for vanity, but for health. Because this isn't just about how you look. It's about how you feel, how strong your body is, how well it's keeping up with the pace of life. When you see your hair thinning, your skin dulling, or your nails growing more slowly, it's okay to wonder why. That's not being dramatic. That's being aware. Because sometimes it's something simple. Not eating enough protein, not drinking enough water, not sleeping deeply. And other times, it's your body quietly asking for a little more attention. These small shifts can help you catch bigger problems early, or remind you to get labs run, or make that doctor appointment you've been putting off, not out of fear, but out of care. Because noticing doesn't mean panicking. It means listening. And if you're noticing something new in your nails, skin, or hair lately, there's always something you can do about it. Let's keep going. Because what you feed your body next could make more of a difference than you think. So what do you do when your body starts showing signs? When your nails break more easily, your skin doesn't bounce back like it used to, your hair feels thinner, drier, or not quite like yours anymore. You don't need to overreact, but you also don't need to ignore it. Because small changes in how you take care of yourself can make a big difference in how these outer signs progress and what they reflect on the inside. Let's start simple. Hydration. It sounds too basic to matter, but most older adults are walking around mildly dehydrated every day. That alone can make your skin look dry, your nails brittle, and your scalp feel tight or irritated. And it's not just about drinking more water. It's about remembering to drink, sipping between meals, adding brothy soups, herbal teas, or water-rich foods like cucumber and melon. You're not trying to flood your body. You're just helping it stay supple from the inside out. Next, protein. Your nails, your hair, and even your skin's ability to heal. All of it relies on having enough protein in your diet. But as we age, we often eat less. Appetite shrinks. We snack instead of sitting down for a real meal. And suddenly, we're getting half the protein we need without realizing it. Eggs, beans, chicken, tofu, lentils, Greek yogurt, even protein smoothies if chewing feels like a chore. You don't need a bodybuilder's diet. You just need enough protein to help your body rebuild what it loses. Now think about healthy fats. Your skin needs oils, not from a bottle, but from food. Avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, fatty fish. These don't just help your heart. They help your cells stay flexible. They help your skin hold moisture. They help reduce inflammation that dries things out from the inside. And when it comes to inflammation, sugar is something to watch. Excess sugar breaks down collagen, the stuff that keeps skin firm, smooth, and elastic. It also disrupts hormone balance, which your hair relies on. It triggers inflammation, which your nails don't appreciate. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy sweets, but it does mean they shouldn't be the base of your diet, especially when your body's already working hard to maintain what age naturally wears down. Then there's sleep. Not just how many hours, but the quality of your sleep. Because this is when your body repairs. This is when your cells restore themselves. And if you're not sleeping well, your hair, skin, and nails are the first to show it. A calm evening routine, lights dimmed, screens off, warm tea, a regular rhythm to your evenings. All of it tells your body it's time to rest, repair, and reset. And finally, movement. Circulation is key. Your skin, your hair follicles, your nail beds, they all rely on steady blood flow to deliver the nutrients and oxygen they need. Even gentle walking, chair stretches, deep breathing, a 5-minute routine every morning. It doesn't have to be intense to be effective. When your blood moves, your body thrives. And the parts you can see, the parts you check in the mirror every day, they start to come back to life. You don't need to chase youth. You don't need to feel bad for noticing change. But you can start making small, sustainable choices that keep your body stronger from the inside out. Your reflection doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells part of it. And when you support the part you can see, you're protecting the part you can't. Your skin, your hair, your nails. They're not just there for looks. They're part of a much bigger story. They carry your history of stress, of sleep, of seasons of good care, and seasons of survival. They tell the truth about what your body's been through, what it's still carrying, and what it needs next. They're not screaming for perfection. They're asking for attention. Because sometimes what looks like a dry patch of skin is really your immune system working too hard. Sometimes a brittle nail isn't just about aging. It's about protein or circulation. And sometimes when your hair falls out a little faster, your body is telling you it's overwhelmed and trying its best to keep up. There's no shame in noticing, no vanity in wanting to understand what's happening. It's awareness, it's care, and it's strength. You're not expected to reverse time. You're not expected to fix every wrinkle or regrow every strand. But what you can do, right now, right here, is support the system that supports you. Drink a little more water. Eat a little more color. Get some protein on your plate, even if it's small. Walk a little. Rest better. Speak kindly to yourself in the mirror, even on the days when the reflection feels unfamiliar. Because here's the truth. What's on the outside does matter, but not because of how it looks. Because it reflects how well you're listening to your body, to your needs, to the signs that are showing up for a reason. They're not warning signs, they're invitations to pause, to care, to choose something better. Gently, slowly, in your own time. And that's what growing stronger after 60 is really about. Not pretending aging isn't happening, but learning to read the changes, responding with wisdom, and knowing deep down that strength has never been about how you look. It's about how you show up for yourself, even in the small ways, especially in the quiet ones. That's what your skin wants. That's what your hair wants. That's what your whole body wants. Not perfection, just support. And that kind of care? That's what truly lasts. If this video helped you pause, reflect, or feel a little more connected to your body, I'm so glad you stayed. You don't have to do everything at once. You don't need a perfect routine or a flawless diet. But one small shift, one extra glass of water, one moment of stillness, one new food on your plate, it can make more of a difference than you think. And if you found something here that spoke to you, tap the like button. It helps this message reach someone else who might need it today. Have you noticed a change in your nails, your skin, or your hair lately? Leave a comment, even just a few words. Sometimes your story is the one that helps someone feel less alone. And if you'd like more videos like this, calm, clear, grounded in truth, subscribe to Stronger After 60. You're not falling apart. You're learning what matters most. And that awareness is strength.